The Patriot by Robert Browning. Robert Browning was a famous poet of the Victorian age. This poem is written in the form of a dramatic monologue where a man who is being led to the gallows is recounting his tale. The speaker recalls that exactly a year ago he had been led down this very street with crowds of people cheering him and scattering roses in his path. He was a hero being welcomed by his adoring fans. A year later, he has been tried, convicted, and is being led away to be put to death. How short is public adulation and memory, and how fickle is praise and glory. A year ago, roses and fame. Today, he is left with nothing but shame and death. A grim reminder that life is uncertain. Yet the poem ends on a note of optimism. Browning's own philosophy that God's in his heaven and all's right with the world is the note on which the poem closes. The patriot believes that it is God who will reward him according to his true merit. The Patriot. It was roses, roses all the way, with myrtle mixed in my path like mad. The house roofs seemed to heave and sway. The church spires flamed, such flags they had, a year ago on this very day. The air broke into a mist with bells. The old walls rocked with the crowd and cries. Had I said, "Good folk, mere noise repels, but give me your sun from yonder skies," they had answered, and afterward, what else? Alack, it was I who leaped at the sun, to give it my loving friends to keep. Not man could do, have I left undone? And you see my harvest, what I reap this very day, now a year is run. There's nobody on the housetops now, just a palsied few at the windows set, for the best of the sight is all allow. At the shambles gate, or better yet, by the very scaffold's foot I trow. I go in the rain, and more than needs. A rope cuts both my wrists behind, and I think by the feel my forehead bleeds, for they fling whoever has a mind. Stones at me for my years' misdeeds. Thus I entered, and thus I go. In triumphs, people have dropped down dead, paid by the world. What dost thou owe me? God might question now instead. It's God shall repay. I'm safer so.